Welcome back, folks, to Pigs TV. I'm your host, Pigs, as usual. So, we're going to do a city challenge. Now, we've still got a couple of these that we struggle with. Well, I struggle with, but you know what I mean. So, we've got the Cairns, and we think we've got the Moscow that's definitely under a thousand. Yeah, see, Moscow's under a thousand. I think we tried that one last time. So let's. Ooh, sorry about that. Even got my eyes this morning. Let's try the Kent. We know how much of a problem this is, but you look where this starts. If you remember some of the dailies when this came in, and then you'll see what I mean. Yes, so it's definitely starting in a different position. So what are we trying to do? If you've never seen this game before, we just have to link up the house, the business. This is I would say a medium-sized business. There's three businesses. There's what I call a station, which is the smallest. Then we've got a medium, and then we've got a big. That's the way I look at it. Some might look at it slightly bigger and say this is the small, and they ignore the station. But that's the way I look at it. You don't get the stations very long unless you've got a train track to go around. Yeah, and then we're trying to link it. But obviously we've got water anyway, so then we've got to have a look. So if you haven't seen this game before, definitely check it out. But instead of me maybe linking directly, bearing in mind this is a city map, not like one of the dailies where it turns things off. What I'm trying to look for is a potential grid to help me out, because obviously if you're going around a grid, it should be a lot better. And this is what I've been trying to relatively achieve. So instead of going like directly, I want to try and go indirectly on a grid system. I'll try, let's try it if you get what I mean. And also try and do not try and cut the corners off too easily. We'll work out that. So is while we've only got we've got next to nothing. Obviously the tunnel is here with this. Like I said, if you've not seen this before, and if you enjoy this and you enjoy, by all means have another nosy on the channel. We've got quite a lot on there, and new stuff is arriving or will be arriving. Still got a couple of exclusives to video yet and put them together. But I've been waiting to see somebody to get something done. So that should be next week. And then we'll see how the first part and we'll go from there. Right, so our grid, instead of directly going there, we've got 17 left. I'm not saying this is a good way, I'm not saying this is a bad way, but I'm just saying this is now a way of trying to work out. It's a sort of a square, but obviously we can't square. Well, we can square that up. I mean, I don't have a bridge at the moment, so in other words, I couldn't have gone upwards. I'll push that up one. I also have to remember is not to try and if I want to set something out, what I want to do is something like this and make the gap, because apparently the game may or may not. See, that there is too much. That gap there is not enough. So when that moves down, maybe I get a chance of moving that down as well. So it might make it easier. It won't go diagonally there, so you could argue the point that you only really need two, which I'll leave that for now. I'm just trying different ways, because obviously the ways that I was trying before weren't working as. Sometimes they were successful, and I think that's just pot luck, to be honest. You know, getting the 2000s but we'll get the traffic lights in. We don't really need them at the moment because I don't think it's causing an issue, but we will maybe after traffic light. I wasn't a great fan of traffic lights, so I'm not saying I'm like traffic lights now with the bee's knees. I'll do that. I don't really like doing that, but it is close. It's that close. There's no point me. There's no point me doing anything else. So these these city maps, you don't have any obscure things. You just have to play as is. And these will be the ones, as I've mentioned before, that we will. Where I was doing there, I wasn't really sure what I was going to be playing. I'm still building, not getting very far, not getting as far at the moment as I would have liked. Let's do a traffic light over that one, and just leave that. A little like a slot machine, and then what we'll do is we'll add the games. I might have to do some procedural generation, like weights as well. So if we've already played that map, it'll be higher in the weight. Was it lower in the weight? It's at whichever way. It's the opposite to where I'm, and then obviously that won't get a chance of being drawn out. So it just makes it a little bit more interesting in me trying to work out what map that I want. And I normally preempt that by going through the map and saying we'll play such and such. But like today, you can see well, what shall I play sort of thing. So it makes it a bit more, and then you can see something. It's something that somebody else doesn't relatively have, even though that it's only a small thing. But I'm trying to make things a lot more interesting. So now we've got our big business. Like I said, if you haven't seen this before, I'm just going through it. So this one I'll keep the bridge though, I think, this time. How are we doing? See, this is where, instead of having these two potentially come round, how far do I want this grid? I can't directly go into the... See, that'll help that, you see. Would that be better to come off here? Possibly. It's still going around. I'm not too sure. We'll end up sort of taking out the... Is that okay? Yeah, the corner. That way, that'll come round. We can't... Well, we can do it there, but we can't like directly connect to a bridge again. It'll be alright. I mean, I couldn't understand why you can't have a... well, maybe it's not practical in real life, I don't know. But anyway. One digresses. As you can see in these games, if you've not seen them before, I do talk a lot. And I do talk about all sorts of different things. And what's coming on. Yes, these are, as I said before, these are Discord, but as I'm a one-man band, it's very difficult to do everything that I want to do all at once, which is usually what I try to do. And then I never get it seems to get anywhere. I'm actually wanting to put some web pages together to actually allow you to see what's coming up and some of the schedules and things like that, which you don't have at the moment, and some of the different games and things. We are running Timberborn and Factorio at the moment. Timberborn's these playthroughs got right the way through till 18th of January. Not 18th of January. 18th of February. 18th of January was my birthday. And I did a little thing for it. But anyway. I think I'll increase them. Yeah, so this one is starting to get busy. The big business gets busier. But we're not doing too bad because they're all off this run here. So that's not too bad. Hence the reason why it's a good job I moved the blue. We can connect the yellow into there. Not ideal, but it'll work. So this is, in effect, that part is a grid because it's a rectangle, although it's not fully connected here. The only real annoying thing is they're going to slow themselves down. A tunnel. Now, obviously, we've got these here. They're coming on. Whether this comes on, I don't really know. I don't really know. Anyway, sorry about that. It's really a catch-22, but I think I'll go for a tunnel. Play on the eye of caution that then I've got 2 tunnels instead of 1. I've got enough road tiles. Road tiles are not yet a problem. I'm not connecting these up because I don't really need to. I probably don't even need to connect that one up, to be honest with you. Let's fast forwardsies. I'm trying to keep these videos in a reasonable amount of time, if I can. You can tell if it's going to be a bigger point one, because obviously it's a longer video, but for me, it doesn't tend to be like that. Are we moving? Are we moving out? We're not moving out at the moment. No real issue of not. I was thinking, do I need to do something? Again, it's a grid, isn't it? The grid's not going to fully work how I wanted it there because of the 2 mountains. I was trying, can I do it like a rectangle around? But I can't connect this side to the bridge anyway. I can connect this side to the bridge, but it's not going to be a fully rectangle that I was aiming for. Get rid of that. I mean, obviously, this is what I was saying. So you should do something like that. If you want, don't connect a road because then they think it'll want houses because it's a longer road. But apparently, a potential 2-1 like that with a gap doesn't make the game. It's sort of like you're trying to hack the game in some respects, but trying to do it in a more legal way, if you like. I'm unsure of the wording. Now we have got the motorway. Although, you see, I would be interested in connecting these 2 to this. But I don't think that's very practical at the moment. So we'll just leave it. I was hoping that was going to get bigger, but apparently not. Yeah, it's all over the place at the moment. It's not. I mean, I don't even have another. I don't have another set of bridge to be able to. I mean, obviously, I could motorway that directly from there. Well, that might be not bad. Yeah. I'm not too sure. That's not too bad. Although it would be better to we could use a grid. How many have we got? Quite a few. We could use the gridding system maybe from there. Oh, that's dreadful. That's dreadful. Let's say for this. So this would come down instead of coming in there. It's a small grid, but it's a grid nonetheless. We'll try that. I'm still umming and ahhing. I mean, I could just dump it on there and then like see how it goes. Because they will go to this. They will, because that's faster. And let's see how it goes. Because I don't want to get rid of. If I get rid of that, that'll cause. That'll. Well, it won't bottleneck it, but it'll. I mean, I'm not using it. I can't really use it for that. There's not enough houses for this. For the red business. I mean, these are a pain at the best of times, at the worst of times. Now it's getting more. I'll get rid of that now. I'll do that. No, do I do that? No, maybe not. Roundabout. Yeah, I'll take the roundabout, and what I'm going to do is dump it into here. Pause that. Send that off there. Cut this. That would be better there. That would be better off here. It just makes it, well, it extends it out and makes it a little cleaner. You see, the only option would be is to do this. I mean, that stops houses coming down, but it doesn't. They won't come out unless they're desperate. Unless these are desperate to have more cars. I think there's pips, and these are the pips. That's what they call them. So it's just a little faster, it's a little cleaner, and we don't really have anything else on there to sort that. It's a terrible map, this one as well. It's a difficult map because of all the things that can go wrong with it. We've got one tunnel and a prayer. I'll send the tunnel that way. Oh, that's not really a grid though, is it? No, it's not really a grid. Although I suppose it would be... would it be any faster? That's questionable at best. But I am willing to do that. That's blue, that's not good. I've done that because if I want to get rid of that, then that's already there in its place. I'd really like to use that one, but because it's close and it might encourage. I can do that now. I mean, there's no reason why I can't put these two, and this would sort this one out completely. This one here, right? This is a pain. I'm going to get rid of that because that gets rid of the tunnel. Because I'm going to have to. Yes. I suppose for now. I could put these three just there. They ain't going to do anything to that. That one, I have no idea where's that, because that's not going to do anything. So why did I try that? I've got one tunnel left. Like I said, the motorway might be a... I've got to be careful, because if I want to use a motorway, it's going to have to be... It's going to have to be between the... So again, if you've not seen this before, I cannot put a motorway over this mountain. I can skirt it on this darker colour, but I can't put it over the mountain itself. So I'd have to put it through this or over the top, or something like that. Mellow yellow. Well, we can do that for now. Just let that sink in. That's going to be an issue, but that's going to have, again, not ideal. Not ideal at all. See, red is coming through there. It's okay. It's not going to cause an issue. Could I make that a bit less tricky? Yeah, well, sort of. That would go there. We've got blue. I'll put the two in. How are we doing on here? We doing. Let's put it that way. It's the tortoise and the hare. I'm still not happy about that, I must admit. Yeah, it's not coming down. That's just a roundabout. Modern bridge. The thing is how are you going to get... And what the hell am I going to do with a roundabout? I'll go for bridge. And the reason why I went for a bridge is at least I've got one of each, like almost one of each in that respect. Pause that a second. We can get this to come off here. That's an unusual one. Created there. I'm just thinking that it might actually be better if I do this. It's probably not like, but still. Well, I suppose I could do that. Because that would have to come into there, but at least it would be slightly better, and that one would go to there. I'm keeping an eye on that one. I've had some terrible... some of these maps lately. Well, wait a minute. That would do. So there's 7 in here. But it's sort of doable, because these will then pick up this. I'm well aware that I don't like this is the problem. See if I can make that a lot better. I'm quite willing to dump that in there and try that. See, now it's allowed me to, even though that can go there, it just doesn't go over the... I'll try that. Because that's going to stop the red going there. Can't do anything with pink, like, I must admit. Well, I can't. I could do a tunnel around there, but that is impractical at best. Yeah, points are going up, but it's really slow. It's just that this, in some respects, is an awful map to... I'd rather have the road tiles with this, because I was running out. So I could have redesigned some of it, that's the thing. There is an argument to get rid of that and redesign that. To make it more practical. Like from there. Because all of this... See, that would go there, that would go there, that would go there. I can still do that. I know it's awful, but the idea is that if I need the and that'll actually get all this involved then, because all this is close. If I need the motorway, I can always take it out, but at least I've got the bridge still there to facilitate that. Right. That red, where's that red? So they would come all the way around here. What have we got? 45. We should be okay. Again, that's not ideal. It just helps. It stops the red having to come out and come round and go through that flow. We've got this bottleneck here, and I still... Oh, I've got a larger... I've got that now. I suppose it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I've got the bridge there, I suppose. I'll do that. I don't particularly like that. But it does service a slight better. I know I could do it that way, really. I mean, I could do it like a diagonal this way. The advantage then is only one road. Or there might be no advantage at all. I've got these two, but I don't need to have them in there yet. I'll take them two out. I'm going to have a nose because that will stop them. Uh, see, blooming motorways on this isn't as practical as you think. No, I'll have a diagonal there. Can I? Could I rework that one to go around there? Possibly. That would take the motorway out. It would put the yellow on its own and take that out. I'm going to do that. I hate that, but I'm just going to do that for now. Then I'm going to do a line and I'm going to do that. Because they might come out to help this. I've decreased the I still don't know why these reds are going. Why is these reds going that way? Because they're causing me issues. Wouldn't mind the red going that way. That might send up. That might be better. Well, no. We sold it. We might have sold it. I'll put this back onto there. Oh, we've got one here. Holy mother of mercy. Pause. That should solve. Although obviously red's coming out to solve and help and get rid of that one there. Red is not doing too well on here. Let's see. Right, I've got rid of that, so I've added that red into there now. Done it! I didn't even realise I was that close. That would be. I'm gonna have to put that into there, Anna. Bridge, traffic lights, bridge, traffic lights, bridge, traffic lights. Pause. That's a problem we need to solve. That's a problem we need to solve. Need one there as well. Oh, 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 well, I did it. I did it. Yo! So I finally broke the duck of 1,000 on Cairns. So that was my new idea. Now that didn't work too bad. I mean, obviously it's terrible because of the little islands that you've got. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that city challenge. I was quite happy with that. It didn't work too bad. Let me know what you feel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.